right, Rudy Sports Review coming back at you on Tuesday, September 3rd. I was not able to put out picks on Friday at 4:30 as I was setting up at the end of the day. The local utility company came, and I do this at my work, and they took our meter because the power was having issues in the back. It was a mess over the weekends. Spent way too much time here. Anyways, I didn't have any power to run my camera. So the picks still happened. It didn't slow me down. I'll quickly recap what we got. Friday, we took Utah State +5 over Wake Forest, which, and I also took the Utah State money line, which Utah was back and forth. It seemed all game. I only followed it on my phone. So at the end of the day, on Friday night, I went 1-1 as Utah State covered the 5, but they didn't win outright, so I lost the money line. So we started the weekend 1-1, and now let's look at what we picked on Saturday.
So here is a screenshot of the 6 games I liked on Saturday. The big spreads were Washington State -33. I really did like that game. Pittsburgh getting 3. I love a home dog, and I love a home night dog, and I had a combo, and I thought was 2 mediocre teams. We had Auburn and Oregon, which was in Texas. That was an interesting game. We'll get to breaking that one down. Syracuse at Liberty. I like Syracuse. I figured Liberty stink, so Syracuse was good there. Northwestern Stanford. I'll show you a little more on that one. Another crazy game. And then Georgia State Tennessee. Frickin' Vols, Rocky Top. They stink. At least if you're not going to cover, especially as a 24.5 point favorite, you better stink and lose. And thankfully, Tennessee lost. The thing I like about the sports book, they'll put all the tickets on one like it is here. But let's show when I went to cash in the ticket, it kind of sums it up a little better. 2 games on this sheet I want to focus on. The first one is Northwestern and Stanford. I watched the majority of that game, and I'll let you know this, that both teams stink. They're terrible. The starting quarterbacks were out by the first half. Stanford had a 10-0 lead. I believe Northwestern fumbled twice in the red zone. They missed the red zone field goal. In the second half, Stanford did nothing. Northwestern couldn't do anything, but somehow they mounted a 60-yard drive, which was all just quarterback dives that somehow worked. And it looked like it was going to be a 10-7 final, and I would have no luck, and I would lose that game. It was just 2 horrible, horrible teams. And there was no vibe at the stadium. There was a lame crowd for the Stanford Cardinal. And then this play happens.
So I'm about to show a replay of the play that won me $214, thankfully. You'll see the score is 10-7. There's only 30 seconds left. Northwestern has the ball. Stanford just punted. I'm pretty much just counting this one as a loss, thinking nothing could happen. But then, as we see,
to push the ball down the field with no timeouts.
So he goes back, the left defensive end comes out, and I'm thinking, oh boy, what's going on? Oh, look at that. And look at 73 here. 73 tries to scoop that ball up and score. I don't know what he was trying to do, actually. That was beautiful. Got my touchdown. All good to go. So that was the big play that I needed. That gave me the full range of emotions. I lost my mind for a little bit there, naturally, as I never thought I was going to cover that. And that, thankfully, that 73 tried to, I don't know what he tried to do there. He tried to scoop it up, so it worked out for me.
And naturally, the gambling gods giveth, like they did in that Stanford game. Unbelievable range of emotion, how ecstatic and excited I was, which led into the Auburn-Oregon game. As you'll see, it says a loss on here. If you recall, the first week when I took Miami and Hawaii, I said I had both teams were underdogs and both teams covered all 60 minutes. And I did mention that occasionally I have a team that will cover 59.5 minutes and then lose on the last play of the game. Well, that's exactly what happened here. Oregon jumped up to the big 21-6, 21-10 halftime lead, something like that, and then had like 12 yards total in the second half. Didn't score again. But how do we lose? How do we lose? The gambling gods taketh away. Let's take a look.
And then there was this play. As I said, the gambling gods taketh away. As you can see, there is only 16 seconds left. 16. They just converted a 4th and 3 at midfield. A 3rd and 10. This isn't a gimme field goal, but it's 16 seconds. Just run it up the middle, kick the field goal. I'm getting 3.5 points. Perfect. Oregon loses by 2, and I win my money. Everybody goes home happy. But nope, 16 seconds, which means I was covering for 59 minutes and 44 seconds. Actually, it goes to 59:51. Because this happens.
Now they can play a little safer.
There's no reason.
But they're not going to. Nix is back. Throws it downfield. Touchdown!
Force the defender falls down.
9 seconds.
That was just miserable. Les Miserables, as some may say. So, the full range of emotions, especially as I was covering the whole game. At least Stanford, I had a partial cover. Granted, it was a fantastic win, but this ranks up there in the bad beats. It's easily my number 1 2019 bad beat of the weekend. Granted, it's only the first weekend, but still a bad beat. Damn Auburn with a stupid play call, passing it for a touchdown. And they could just kick the field goal. So we've seen the ridiculous cover by Stanford and a horrible bad beat by Oregon. That's given me the full range of emotion, which I definitely coveted. I couldn't ask for anything more. Correction, I could ask for something more. Damn it. Auburn, Gus Manzan. You gotta run the ball and kick the field goal. Oh, why the heck did that happen? Oh, it would have been a beautiful weekend. Son of a bitch. For the first full college football gambling weekend. It was great. I was over at my buddy Scott's, and his kids were there. I was losing my mind, yelling and screaming. It was good times. Ended up all washing out. Especially at the end of the night, we ended up with Washington State kicking ass. I think they're up 28-7.5 as a 33-point favorite, and then we're just rolled. I went with Mike Leach at home. He wants to run up the score to get up higher in the rankings, so I should have bet some more on that. But at least we ended it well with Washington State to end up 3-3 on the day. With Utah State went 4-4, and then I also bet on Houston covered against Oklahoma on Monday night. So now I'm 5-4, and then I took Louisville against Notre Dame because I will never bet on Notre Dame because I hate Notre Dame. And Louisville Sparrows, I got an 18-point line, and they lost by 18. So figures I ended up 5-4-1 with the VIGs and everything. That just comes out to one big push. So not a bad start. Didn't lose money, didn't win money, but a good first weekend. 5-4-1 total, which we'll see up here on the screen now. And then Cookie is still only 2-0. I had the sheets out for her to pick some winners, but that's when boop, the power went on me. So it's Tuesday. I'll have some more college picks probably on Friday, and it's week 1 of the NFL. So that's going to be exciting too. I'll be at the Eagles-Redskins game, so at some point here I'll get some NFL picks. I'll give you some college football winners, and hopefully I'll have my power this weekend to make that happen.